Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. News update. Bandits regrouping in northern Nigeria to launch attack. That's according to military source. Right now, they said bandits are regrouping now in the northern Nigeria, particularly the northwest and north central states. Yes, they said following the respective governors' gross incompetence and incapability. That's what these reporters are saying. They said, look, there are inquiries made about the insurgence of attacks in Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, Kaduna, Katsina, Niger, and Plateau states. The government have been doing inquiries to know why these things are coming up, why there is a resurgence of attacks in these states, particularly since the government in power now assumed office. Yes, talking about Tinubu government. Now, one of these people that carried out these inquiries is a military officer, but has retired from service. He said, "Look, they are gaining grounds. The bandits are regrouping, and they are gaining grounds indeed." Yes, look at what he said. Let me quote part of his statement. Quote, "I was among the experts assembled to assess the factors responsible for the renewed attacks and solutions in the Northwest and North Central. The frightening discovery was due to the new governor's ignorance and incompetence. The problems are incomprehensible to them, and there is no tangible evidence to observe. As of May 2023, notorious bandits like Dogo, Gide, Karami, Tuji, Ali Kachala, and Boderi were running around for cover and denied freedom of action. They also lost many foot soldiers. Regrettably, the tide reversed, and a few of them quietly began talking and paying bandits behind, interrupting operations, and now the bandits have resumed killings, kidnappings, cattle rustling, and looting because they have acquired more weapons. If bandits are asking for negotiation, they are definitely losing ground, and it's a tactic to buy time, but they will never stop kidnapping for ransom because of the proceeds, which run into millions of naira. They are always blaming the military and police after attacks, forgetting that this is asymmetric warfare. What can we do? Did they carry on with the system they met on the ground?" End of quote. Another source said, quote, "There was a system where actionable intelligence was actively sourced from locals and relayed to the military and police, aside from what comes from the DSS, which gives us an edge ahead of the terrorists, and other things I will not mention. Currently, none of these things are working. They are busy traveling and shouting investments. Who will invest in Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, Katsina, Kaduna, Niger, and Plateau? Listening to them talk about recruiting vigilantes is laughable. Can vigilantes confront these terrorists and bandits? Anyway, we will submit our recommendations, but as I said, they must reactivate what was working and stop this demonstration of insensitivity. It is necessary for them to wake up from their slumber." End of quote. Now, these are the submissions of those people who, said they participated in that inquiry, the military officers that said they participated in the inquiry to know why this resurgence, why this increase in these bandit activities in these northern states. Yes, so they said they will submit their report, but they have known that because the governors are not doing what they're supposed to do. Yes, of course, you recall that the governor of Niger State said they will continue to negotiate and plead with bandits to drop their arms. Yes, said there are people who have this DNA to cause problems, so they will plead with them to drop their arms. Is that how to do things? You acknowledge that there are people who have DNA. Their DNA is to cause problem. They don't like living in a peaceful environment. A governor admitted this openly. Okay? It's the same governor that said, that his state has the highest concentration of Fulani herdsmen in the whole world. And so they are begging the Fulani bandits to drop their arms, giving them money, and those guys refused to drop their arms. They said, this report said they will continue to do that, kidnap for ransom because they need the money that was in millions. How much are you giving them? How much are you giving them to compare with what they are getting from kidnapping for ransom? They call members that were kidnapped, they are still in detention, or they're still in captivity, I beg your pardon. Alright. And so this is what we have been saying. Nigeria will soon be Afghanistan if care is not taken. We've said it that if Buhari leaves office, the next person that will assume duty will be, we find it very difficult to deal with these people. Even Buhari saw hell because he created the monsters. So when he was about to deal with them, it was almost difficult for him, and he failed because this insecurity first started in his regime. Okay? Now, the person that will suffer it more is this person that is there now, the incumbent. Because, though he was among those people that conspired, to chase Jonathan away. Yes, Jonathan was chased away by using the decoy of insecurity. So Tinubu was privy to it. But, these guys listen to more to this, their brother. That's Buhari, the Fulani bandits, the terrorists. They listen to him because he's the chairman or the grand patron of the Mieti Allah, that's Makban, those Fulani henchmen. Alright, so he listened to them because they were used to do this thing, to chase Jordan out. So, but Tinubu is not, he doesn't know that terrain very well. So, he will find it very, very difficult. So, Nigerians are almost, they should be, very vigilant. Particularly those people in the southeast, from Enugu, to Anambra, to Imo, to Ebonyi, Abia, Delta, Rivers. You should be very careful. At alert at all times. They are getting grounds. That's what the military is saying. They are, and they will not stay there. They will be able to make movement as long as they have leeways and opportunity to move southwest, southern Nigeria. They will be moving and moving and moving. So, provided the military will be giving them access, opening ways for them to migrate to southern Nigeria, they will not hesitate. They will move in. So that's why people should be on alert. And we have been saying it. Afghanistan might happen in this country if care is not taken. From development information, they are getting grants both in Abuja. Yes. If you see the record of attacks that has happened in this 3 months or thereabouts of this government, you will realize what is happening. Yes. Even there was a time almost 20 troops were killed, in a swoop in northern Nigeria. Troops, 20 troops, army. Yes, the bandits killed them, but nobody had anything. It's only in the southeast they will come, deploy troops. Tinubu, go to these states that I have mentioned. There is trouble there. They are killing people there. They are regrouping terrorists, attacking people. It's growing. Governors are doing nothing there. These new governors, they are doing nothing. They are begging them. They are pleading with them. They know them. They are their brothers. They don't want to kill them. All right. And if I have said it, all these things, they are their brothers. If you use this, military force and brute force, by say, the Air Force should go and bomb the area, you will kill many innocent persons because they live close to the people. They have mixed with the people. You cannot separate them. So they are, which means they know them very well. They are their brothers. So what are we talking about? So these people want to cause more insecurity in Nigeria. The northern oligarchs. And so anybody that dies in this whole brouhaha, well, the person died in vain. So that's why people should be very careful. Even those who are going to northern Nigeria, you have seen the U-coppers, they're still there.